Phil is playing Black Green Devotion. I've known Phil for some time, actually. I met him in a PTQ back in Louisville around 2007. We played a Kithkin mirror.
Okay.
We drew. Don't judge us. Don't you judge us. Here's a Searing Blood on Life Pain Zombie. Actually, I'm sorry. I take it back. He was playing Kithkin. I was playing Fairies. That is not a lie.
Oh.
I was playing Fairies that PTQ.
Wow.
I got 9th on Breakers. I think he made the top 8 that weekend. I met him there. It was you know when you just have a match against someone that you've never met before that is just a lot of fun and entertaining, and you kind of remember him for the rest of your life? That was actually him. And so I see him at tournaments sometimes and stuff like that, and he's just a really good guy. He's known for playing the best deck in each format. That's just what he does. And you can see he's playing Black Green Devotion here, just playing a top stock deck. Going to resolve a duress here, up a game. You see Harnessed by Force, and I believe that is a foil Dictate of the Twin Gods. So this is basically mono red devotion that's taking place here that does have Dictate. You've got Reckoners, Rakdos Cackler, Prophetic Flamespeaker, Ash Zealot, Chandra's Phoenix, Fanatic of Mogus, Lightning Strikes, Magma Jets. You got some cool stuff going on here with Nykthos.
0 copies of Perforos. Pretty interesting.
That's a little surprising.
Yep.
It's a good payoff card to have. See Rob 7-1 right now. I know a lot of people wondering how good is Prophetic Flamespeaker. Really tough to say.
If it's going to be powerful anywhere, it's going to be powerful here.
Yeah.
Just can cast a lot of non-conditional permanents, and it's interesting adding it to his devotion count as well for a variety of reasons.
Dickman sitting at 6 life. Bemrich sitting at 16. Dickman trying to close this one out before he gets burned out. Now, he does know about the Dictate of the Twin Gods that is in Bemrich's hand. Here's the thing. That's a symmetrical effect.
He gets to play to the end of the turn, and then he gets, one shot basically at doing something awesome.
So we're going to see what happens here. Because we know the other card in Bemrich's hand is Harnessed by Force, so you can take the Life Pain Zombie and actually kill him with it.
And he has a Mutavault in play as well.
Uh-huh. In comes Life Bane. Bemrich down to 13.
Nykthos Harnessed by Force makes me pretty happy too.
Totes adorbs.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Does not drop the Dictate down just yet, though. Looks like an Ash Zealot. Yes. Perhaps it's time for the beatdowns. And it is.
I suspect this is going to die.
I can't imagine it's going to live. It's a Bile Blight. Get that thing out of here. Swamp is the draw here for Dickman. Gonna play that. Wonder if he has a Grey Merchant here. That would be pretty important.
He's got to feel like he's nearing death here. A little bit of life gain would be quite valuable.
Down to 10 goes Bemrich. There's a Grey Merchant. Dickman gonna gain 4. He goes up to 10. Bemrich goes down to 6.
You can see Dickman definitely has a lot of respect for what Bemrich is capable of doing over there. He's
I would too.
Very, very cautious even before tapping out for what seems to be a very obvious Grey Merchant. He knows that he could die from nowhere.
Bemrich just has to pass the turn back now. Dickman with the ability to attack for 5, but 5 is not 6. In we go. Put you down to 1. What's the follow-up play here for Dickman? He's just going to play an Overgrown Tomb and another copy of Lifebane Zombie. Wants to see the hand. He's going to show it to you. A Dictate, along with a harness. I think there's a Harness, a Dictate, and an Ash Zealot over there, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, now we gotta cast Dictate here and hope that it's good enough.
Yeah, there's the Dictate.
There's a Bile Blight in Philip's hand. That's a lot of protection here.
So we'll see what Bemrich can find. And he says, yeah, the effect is symmetrical. So let's see what Bemrich can find on the draw. It's a mountain. Yeah, and that's going to do it. Philip Dickman's going to win this match over Rob Bemrich. 2-0. Black-Green Devotion moving on to the top 8 here. Bemrich not able to find what he was looking for to get the job done.
Bemrich got a pretty interesting build here. Has 3 mainnet copies of Prophetic Flamespeaker. This is a card where I felt like its standard applications were probably on the low side, at least for the time being, but it does make a lot of sense in this skeleton. It's a double red spell, so it's good for providing devotion. You have a lot of cheap permanents you can just cast off of it, and with various pump effects like Madcap skills, which he's also playing, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, you got to wonder about what's the appropriate devotion build now, because we haven't seen red devotion for some time now. So Prophetic Flamespeaker gives him another 3-drop. You definitely don't have any difficulty actually finding enough red mana symbols for Fnatic or Perforos, but you've got some new options now. So what's the best way to go?
Well, Bemrich deck is basically just a beatdown deck. There's only one copy of Nykthos in this entire list. So it's not really a devotion list, even though it plays a lot of the same elements. So I think that I might have assumed, just based on the one Nykthos we saw him play, that he was trying to do some sort of Boros Reckoner, Perforos, so forth sort of thing. But it's more of just a creature burn spell devotion deck.
Yeah.